In global news, on Tuesday, the Congo announced it will open 3 Ebola treatment centers in the eastern Ituri province, and the World Health Organization is sending a team of experts to the country. This follows an outbreak of a rare type of Ebola that has killed nearly 120 people. Dr. Craig Spencer, an associate professor at the Brown University School of Public Health, stated, "I suspect that the number of cases is going to go up pretty dramatically in the coming weeks. As we do better surveillance and end up finding there are a lot more cases and probably a lot more deaths than we will originally recognize." In national news, on Monday, 2 teenage shooters opened fire at a San Diego mosque and killed 3 men and themselves a few blocks away. The San Diego police are investigating this incident as a hate crime. Among those killed was a mosque security guard who police believe played a pivotal role in keeping the attack from being much worse. San Diego Police Chief Scott Wall said, "It's fair to say his actions were heroic. Undoubtedly, he saved many lives today." In local news, on Tuesday, the city of Amherst announced a commitment of $137,000 from the Amherst Municipal Affordable Housing Trust. This money will ensure that the 15 new duplexes at the Amherst Community Homes in North Amherst have their heating and cooling entirely powered by solar panels. The first batch of finished homes will be sold in July. The certificate of occupancy for some duplexes will be issued this month. I'm Shira, and this is news.
Welcome to the Transcript.
I'm Shira.
I'm Joey.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jane.
And this week, we talked to the new superintendent
And hit the halls to find out people's summer plans.
With summer just around the corner, we were curious to see people's favorite summer activities, along with their least favorites. Let's take to the halls and find out.
Who am I here today?
Oliver Cather.
This is Dr. Littlefield. I'm a first floor history teacher at NHS. Go Blue Devils.
Liam Reedy.
Calvin Ronconi. What is your favorite summer activity?
Probably traveling. Probably swimming in my pool and the ocean.
I don't do a lot of fishing, but I really, really like fishing. It's very relaxing. It's kind of like my personal meditation. So I hope to do more of it, and that's my favorite activity.
Probably going to the beach.
What summer activity do you think is most overrated?
Probably going outside. It's just like not fun to go outside.
Going to the beach.
I grew up near the beach, and although I love to walk the beach in the evening, I think hanging out at the beach on a hot day just sounds awful. I just think you bake there like a lobster, and it's not really relaxing. It just kind of seems like you're trying to die. So I don't really like that. But I love going to the beach if it's cool out. So that's overrated.
I think a lot of people would say sun tanning.
What are you most excited for this summer?
Probably going to camp and not having to go to school.
No school.
Well, I'm going to bring my kid to a couple of summer camps, and I'm going to go on a trip overseas, which I don't do very often, so that's really exciting. I'm expecting a lot of gardening time, which I love doing, and some wood construction projects. Really looking forward to it.
Probably doing nothing. I'm really boring.
Thanks for watching and have a great summer.
On May 1st, Northampton Public Schools voted to hire Annie Azarloza as the new district superintendent. Azarloza is set to replace current superintendent Portia Bonner on June 30th, marking the end of her 3 years working for Northampton Public Schools. Many members of the school committee are dubious about the choice of Azarloza, as she was investigated at Rochester Public Schools for alleged Title I fund violations, although she has since been cleared of the scandal. We spoke to the new superintendent to find out more about possible changes to the district with this new development.
I will be doing a pretty extensive listening and learning tour when I start. And what that means essentially is, meeting with the educators, meeting with families, meeting with community members, meeting with our youth to learn what are the strengths that we want to maintain and build on. And then what are the challenges or the barriers getting in the way, for example, of how you learn or how you want to advance. I think Northampton, first of all, is just a beautiful city. And what I've noticed about it is that it's really not afraid of big conversations. It's a highly engaged community, which I love. And I think the best school systems are the ones that are really willing to think boldly about the future. I often say that the superintendent is like a generalist, right? They have to know a little bit about everything. And so teaching and learning, obviously, right? Instruction, curriculum, assessment, all that great stuff. But apart from that, special education, discipline practices. They have to know about HR compliance, human resources compliance. They have to know about facilities and operations on, how do you run a district, right? And make sure that you're operating it within compliance. Apart from that, you've got to have a general understanding of finances, of the budget. I'll have a cabinet. My cabinet members are, for example, my HR director, my facilities director, my ops director, my finance director, right? And so we sit at the table and we talk and we have collaborative and inclusive decision making, but I'm looking to them, right? As far in terms of like, where are we? Where do we need to go? And so we together move the district forward.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the school committee.
Thanks for watching. This was season 20 of The Transcript.
And congratulations, seniors.
Bang! There we go.
Okay.